Well, it's time for business news, and you know I'm going to say this with the one and only Richard Southern. I have to say that every
My
time.
favorite
Richard.
time of day, Cynthia. Nice
Mine
to see
too.
you.
Nice to see you as well. All right, well, we're friendly with each other, but the skies have been anything but friendly for those flying with WestJet over the past few days. Again.
It's always something now
Yeah.
with the airlines, right? WestJet, they had a big computer-related issue over the weekend.
Ouch.
And, when the computers go down, they can't.
Everything goes down.
Yeah. Their data center went offline. They said it was a cooling issue with the computers that sent that offline over the weekend. And even though they've got the problem fixed, Cynthia, there's still a lot of spillover issues. 31 WestJet flights were canceled today. There could be more cancellations tomorrow. WestJet...
But they need to catch up, right?
They need to catch up. It's this domino effect, right, with the airlines. WestJet has apologized. They say if your trip's affected, they're going to contact you. But I think you'd be well advised to check ahead if you have a WestJet booking. And remember, you do have recourse, right? Airline customers who face a cancellation or a lengthy delay are entitled to refunds or rebooking or straight up compensation according to the Canadian Transportation Act. So make sure you follow up on that, Cynthia.
Right. Definitely feel for the travelers, but WestJet too, to be honest. That's no fun. It's just no fun for
well,
anybody.
You know how it is
involved.
when you have a computer problem. You want to throw the thing out the window.
Debilitating.
It's not good.
Definitely. All right. Well, one of Canada's major grocery chains is also experiencing some serious IT problems.
Yeah, this is Empire Company. They own SOBEYS and Farm Boy and all sorts of other brands, Safeway as well. And they are reportedly indeed experiencing an IT issue. They've been a little bit coy about the nature of it. They didn't respond to questions from City News about it. They did put out a statement saying that some services in stores may be working intermittently. There's been reports that people have been having issues with the pharmacy that are in some SOBEYS. They weren't able to fill their prescriptions.
Oh, okay.
Some industry watchers have suggested that this might be a ransomware attack, where a hacker demands money. But SOBEYS hasn't commented on whether or not that's the case or not. Meantime, Maple Leaf Foods announced in a news release last night that it was the victim of a cybersecurity issue.
Really?
So here we are again with computer problems galore, Cynthia.
And they are blackmailers, aren't they?
Yeah, and a lot of the times the companies pay. They don't talk about that, but they do pay.
They don't want to know because they don't want to encourage it more, right?
Right.
Difficult situation. All right, and China, it's continuing to move forward with its zero COVID policy. That could have a major impact on Apple.
A lot of the phones are still assembled there. The iPhone 14, the talk is today that production of that 14 could be slowed down because Foxconn, one of the big facilities there, is forced to cut back on shifts owing to a COVID outbreak.
Right.
Today, China reported the largest number of new COVID-19 infections in 6 months, and they, as you say, had the zero policy where if someone gets it, they kind of sequester everybody away. So this is causing trouble when it comes to Apple's production. They're expecting the iPhone 14 to be slowed down to the tune of 30% reduction in new phones.
Big chunk.
Big chunk indeed. And other companies like Canada Goose and Estee Lauder, which have production in China, have also been affected by this. So there's kind of this economic domino effect when you talk about China's zero COVID policy.